Nice question on binomial coefficient. So we have to find out what is x. Actually, we have to find out what is this value. So what comes to our mind whenever we see binomial coefficients like this? Okay, the very first thing comes to our mind is the expansion of 1 plus x to the power n. Yes, but what is n here? 10. Okay, I can say 10c1, 10c2, right? So I'm going to write expansion of 1 plus x to the power 10. And how much is that? You know that, right? 10c0 plus 10c1 x plus, let me write a couple of terms so that things are very clear to us what we want to do. Now, what do I see here? Do you see that 10c1? But with 10c2, you have a 2, right? With 10c3, you have a 3. How do you think you can get that? Yeah, you see, if you differentiate, okay, see, if you differentiate this, you get 2 10c2x, you get 3 10c3x square, right? So every coefficient will have the desired number. So we are going to differentiate with respect to x. Let's do that. So you get 1 plus x. You know how to differentiate. So this is 0, then you get 10c1, okay, and this just 10c1, then you get 2 times 10c2x, right? X square derivative is 2x, then you get 3 10c3 because x cube derivative is 3x square. Okay, now let's write the last one. You get 10 times 10c10, right, and x to the power 9. Okay, now what do I do? Now we again look closely. Okay, it was not only that I wanted 2 times 10c2, right? I want 2 times 10c2 times 10c2 because 10c2 square, right? 10c3 cube, sorry, 10c3 square, everyone has a square with that. So what do I do? Maybe I will use this again. Okay, so let me write 1 plus x to the power 10 again. Okay, but now I am going to write in reverse order. Okay, you can think of writing in reverse order, or you can also think of writing of expansion instead of x 1 plus x, x plus 1 to the, they are the same, right? Okay, so but I'm trying to write it in reverse order. What is 10c10? 10c10 is same as 10c0, right? Okay, so let me write 10c0 x to the power 10. Okay, the second last one, 10c9. 10c9 is same as 10c1 x to the power 9. Okay, one more, can you tell me? Yeah, 10c8 would be 10c2 and then x power 8. Now you see how the power keeps on decreasing. Okay, the last term would be what? 10c10. Okay, so last term is this term. 10c10 x to the power 0. So nothing is there. Okay, now we want to use 1 and 2. How? Okay, you see what you need? You need 10c1 whole square. Okay, the product of these two. Okay, you want product of this, right? And can you see what is happening now? What is this? If you do a product, the it is the coefficient of x to the power 9. Here you don't have an ax, you have x power 9. Okay, so coefficient of x to the power 9. Here also you have what? Coefficient of x to the power 9. Okay, here also you would have coefficient of x to the power 9. So when you multiply them, okay, the 1 and 2, when you multiply, then this, okay, what we are talking about x is nothing but coefficient of x to the power 9. Got it? So let's multiply. Okay, so multiplying gets me 10 times 1 plus x power 9 times 1 plus x power 10. Okay, so what do I need? I need coefficient of x to the power 9 in this. Okay, that would be equal to my x. Okay, let me write it once. That would be 10c1 square plus 2 times 10c2 square, okay, plus 3 times 10c3 square, and you just keep on moving. 10c10 whole square. Okay, that is what is your x, right? That is your x. So what do we want now? Simple. You just want coefficient of x to the power 9 here. Okay, so let's write that. Okay, coefficient of x to the power 9. Okay, and what is this multiplication? In 10 times 1 plus x to the power, what is this? This is 10, right? Not 19. Yeah, so 10 plus 9, that's 19. Okay, in this. Okay. Now how do you get that coefficient of x to the power 9 here? Simple again. 10 is anyways there. Okay, coefficient of x to the power 9 would be 19c9. Correct? Okay, so what are they wanting? Okay, this is my x, but what they are looking for, they are looking for 1 upon 1430 times x. Okay, I just divide by 1430. Now it's only about, just computing, it's arithmetic now. Okay, so 143, if you want, you can write 11 into 13, we know. Okay, and 10c9, you can write factorial 19 upon factorial 910. It's a so factorial 10 you can cancel here. Okay, you will start with 11 now. 11 times, 12 times, 13 times, 14 times, 15 times, 16 times, 17 times, 18 times, 19. Okay. And what is factorial 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. Okay. Now let's start canceling things. Okay. 9 2s are 18. Okay. 8 2s are 16. This 2 and 2 gets cancelled with this 4. And then what is? This 15 gets cancelled with 5 and 3. Okay. And the 7 and this is 2 14. This 2 and this 2 cancels out. Okay. What else? 6. 6 and 2. Done. Okay. Are we done? Yeah. So let's write what we have left with. 11 and 13 is anyways you can cancel out. Okay, so very less things are left. Let's write it down. 2 times 17 times 90. That's all is left. Okay, that is how much? That is 34 times 19. Okay, 34 times 20 would be 680. And then you subtract a 34. I mean, just compute that. You get 646. Okay, so your value for what they're asking for is what? 646 is your answer. Nice question. See you with another one.